So we look at our matchup spread, and that biases us super hard against and for certain characters.
Yeah. The what was I thinking about just now? Goddamn. Everything falls away from me.
Well, the plus side is every once in a
Shweepy
while.
CheeseKerd.
Yeah, Shweepy CheeseKerd. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
I feel like I don't get to see Shweepy play a lot anymore, so I'm excited.
Oh, CheeseKerd Falco.
Let's go!
Yeah. The rising pocket star of Smash Bros. This guy became... You know how in like 2021, everyone in Japan had like a Wario? Now
Yep.
it's everyone has a Falco. Which is like, I guess that's fine.
Hey, I'm here for it.
Yeah, doing a nice
As
grab.
a Falco player since day one, finally they see the light.
Yeah.
His character's a little nutty.
Yeah, I definitely do think he might be like one of the better pocket characters in this game, just because like if you play a scrappy kind of character, Falco is immediately understandable, but he also has like an instant reflector. Like you exist to not really approach people, but you never really get approached that well.
Yeah, I think that there's a couple things that make Falco really good. That reflector being part of point number one, which is that he has just some really good matchups. I think Falco has one of the, as far as like decent characters, one of the wider matchup spreads. So a matchup like this, he does really well. And then a matchup like Game & Watch, he does like especially bad. So as a secondary or pocket character, he's a great pick because of point two, which is that he's real easy.
Yeah, he's goddamn, like insanely easy. I've always touted my character as being the easiest in the game. Falco's kind of getting there.
I wouldn't say he's the easiest in the game, but I think top 10 is like arguable.
It's a good jab block.
He's up there.
Yeah, and I understand going Falco for this matchup too, because like Kirby R.O.B, like it's probably feasible, but like if you're trying to edge guard the character, R.O.B is like one of the last ones you want to deal with. Just having to deal with gas and then double jump and then all that kind of hassle. Like you might as well just pick the reflector and make neutral like actually hard for R.O.B.
Yeah, like there's also something to be said. Like I don't think this matchup is that bad for R.O.B. I don't think it's winning, but it's a matchup where he can't play his basic game plan. So inherently, just having to play differently makes any matchup harder and like practically worse.
Yeah, I think R.O.Bs lose a lot less matchups than people think. Just like as a character, R.O.B does not lose that many matchups. It's just that like he's a punishing character to lose with. Like in like a very fucked up way, he's sort of like the Melee Fox, where like he can do everything and you could maybe never lose, but like he is the perfect everything to die as soon as you touch him.
Yeah,
You know, maybe not perfect fall speed, but like he will die off the top immediately if you actually hit him. Okay, wow, look at that. Still not dead.
Ooh,
a lot of damage racking up though.
Yeah, this is one thing in this matchup. Falco, you have to be able to kill him. It should, in theory, be pretty easy, but I mean, if you can't, okay. If you can't get your setup, it can be rough.
Yeah. Trying to run into that. There. Okay, nope, nothing yet. Yeah, CheeseKerd making this, like really trying to fight for this stock right now. Landing in a bunch of awkward places. That back air was active for a bit. Wow.
Ooh. Ooh.
Oh, caught his landing.
The setups. This is getting scary because we talked about how you have to get your kills as R.O.B. Falco, that's just always the case. He has a little bit of that Marthritis where if he doesn't get his kill confirmed, he needs like a raw forward air at the ledge. Yeah.
So I saw Shweepy did a neutral get up there. Recent tweet from some guy's coach. Neutral get up is the worst option. You're dead.
Oh.
Yeah, neutral get up is the worst option in Smash Ultimate, and you should never pick it. What fucking video game are you playing to where that's the case? It has one turn of vulnerability.
That is a wild statement.
Every top player I've ever seen does apparently grab the shit out of him. However, I don't think I've seen any top player do neutral get up spot dodge. So that's something worth considering. It'll beat most people's reaction times. I think the top level just has speed. I think they've just studied every neutral get up in the world. Because you can study those, okay? People complain about like having to learn frame data and shit. Dude, the thing that's the most annoying to learn in this game, bar none, is like ledge get-ups. Because animations can be different starting on frame 1, or they can literally not change at all.
Yeah, it's so annoying.
Yeah.
Side note, speaking of things that are annoying, we're seeing CheeseKerd take advantage of Shweepy's struggles to punish forward air. Because you can like fade it out, he's safe enough that like Nair out of shield isn't going to connect. So I think Shweepy's really struggling in the boxing game.
Yeah, forward air is really one of the moves on Falco that feels like it's sort of the basis of any defensive gameplay he wants to do, just because you are getting called the fuck out by this move, man. CheeseKerd, you gotta be more careful out there. There's like 2 places you can go, and if you jump after he falls off the stage, like you're out.
That was close.
You escape. Uh-oh. Okay, yeah. Dude, that fair too. The fucking landing hitbox on fair makes doing everything so hard. That was annoying in Smash 4 when he was a horrible character. Because it would just, you don't have like a parry ability on that. You just have to deal with it. Oh, you are taking a lot of damage. And this is
opportunity though.
Yeah.
Off to the guaranteed damage instead of the reset there with the up air string, which makes sense because you've got the platform. 51%. You get another good up tilt combo here, and he could be in trouble.
I don't know what either of them were doing trying to hit each other.
Oh my goodness.
Wow, that was a fast dog. Was that a 0 to death? Good God.
If it wasn't, it was close. Yeah, that was kind of nuts.
He did not take a whole lot of damage there. Please don't do it again.
He wants it so bad.
Shweepy bailed at the last second. Tried to up smash that neutral air. Didn't quite get it. Ooh. You're taking damage. Yep. You're taking more damage.
Drag down, reset, beautiful.
Yeah, trying to jump out of that. Nice. Wow, everything about that just sucked.
He should just nared. I don't know why he up aired there.
Shweepy looking for something here. Nice. Catch the approach. Yeah, I actually don't think that Shweepy is ready for a CheeseKerd to just jump to the ledge there. That forward tilt was harsh.
Well, we're seeing the exact mix-ups you were talking about, right? That's something that was kind of the win con for Shweepy, is just getting those edge guards. Speaking of win cons, though, that up tilt.
Yeah. I mean, now this is a tricky situation for you. Why'd you have to parry that if it went into the wall? Nice, trying to get around him. Yeah, this really feels like the place where if you're Shweepy and you don't have any like clear openings, you have to just create space. Ooh. Oh, you're getting damage off here.
Oh, hold up. Hold up, let Shweepy cook. Drag down up tilt, up air. Oh no, he finds the back air just barely.
That's what I'm talking about, man. You gotta create space. Otherwise, you just run the risk of anything from Falco starting to incur like a massive combo on you. That forward air is brutal as a startup. Did he? I don't even think he hit the landing hitbox. He missed the landing hitbox like on purpose. And then he got the grab off.
Ideally, you don't want to hit the landing hitbox, as the landing hitbox launches them away, and there's no guaranteed follow-ups. If you get a regular hitbox, you can react and do a drag down, and that's what combos.
I love when you're supposed to be wrong on purpose. Pikachu and Smash 4 was all that. You're supposed to hit the sour spot of Thunder for a kill confirm. Just die off the top. All right, game 3 going to Bastion. This is definitely a place where whoever's got the stage controls the shit out of it. And R.O.B, really good at controlling the stage, but maybe with some projectile. He whiffed a grab, and then Shweepy tried to grab it, and then he was too low for the grab. I'm really confused. Anyways, yeah, this is going to be a stage control kind of stage for sure. Anything with a center platform is just super about the stage control. Nice catching that landing there.
Both of these players pretty good at using that platform as well. Though I feel like in general, CheeseKerd has been the one that has really been impressive. I was surprised there was no shield poke there.
Yeah. Oh.
That's the reflector coming out. Keeping you honest as Shweepy, forcing him to box a little bit more than he wants to, because as we've seen, every time you box, these situations happen, but a little bit of a drop there.
Yeah, really good timing on that roll there from Shweepy. CheeseKerd trying to get the mix-up on the landing up tilt. Didn't quite get what he wanted. All right, getting forced off of this ground here. No way you missed this DI. You are dead.
Oh, he missed this DI.
Was that bad DI? Okay, that was bad DI. All right, we gotta.
Man, even the TO saying that's bad DI. You gonna hold that? You gonna hold that, CheeseKerd?
In all fairness, it is kind of hard to tell because like you are supposed to be able to react to it. Like there's a DI line in there that you can just like tilt your stick left or right in the direction of. But man, you do not have that much time.
I'm convinced that sometimes the R.O.B players don't even know which one it's going to be. They're just like, I'm going to try to make it ambiguous because I don't have to figure it out.
Dude, you ever notice that R.O.B combos feel like a baby throwing a tantrum? Like anything that has more than one forward air in it, you're like, dude.
Yeah, the forward air. That's so funny.
Yeah, fucking wah. I don't keep crying, bitch. I don't fucking care. Is that how
that your R.O.B voice?
It was. I think I saw Squidward say that once. Oh my god. Oh. That was really terrifying. I don't know. Both of these guys are in positions where like, oh, I like the Z drop. They're in positions that anything could just like start killing, kind of like that. Oh my god, he missed.
No. He could have up-aired.
I think he wanted any other aerial.
Yeah, actually, you're right.
Okay. Oh my god, he caught him running in. Shweepy, all right, you last suck.
Yeah, that's scary for Falco because The hitbox in front of him is so tiny on up smash. But against a tall, big body like Rob, you kind of get away with it more.
Okay, trying to get that down air 2-frame. Drop the shield. Really good roll. That didn't get caught there.
Right down.
Yep, get your roll caught again.
Oh,
Shield
another
caught.
drop. CheeseKerd just a little bit
Oh,
off,
these
maybe a
spot
little bit
dodges are
nervous.
coming out with full force. Do you see these? CheeseKerd is not caring about them. He's using moves that just don't have to worry about spot dodge. All right, full tilt into the stage. Yeah, these are defensive options that are just getting called out over and over again. They finally get some ground here. Shweepy again, got to keep the center stage.
Oh no, that's not a good way to end. CheeseKerd, a little bit of a mistake there.
Yeah, I don't know why you would do that.
I don't think he was trying to.
Yeah, and really like the hard part is that he was on the ground too. Oh, baby combo.
Wah!
Tried to get him.
Oh, Waluigi there.
Yeah, you know that R.O.B has a. Oh, I didn't want to be reverse that. You might be dead.
Oh, yeah, you're dead.
All right, Coach Ramses lives on.
A couple of uncharacteristic drops, and especially that second to last stock there. I was getting nervous. I feel like following the DI that Shweepy was throwing out was getting less consistent.
Yeah, it was. I mean, Shweepy was making that difficult for sure at the end there, but it felt like that once the lead started going 2-1, like there was just a lot of full drifts into predictable spots, a lot of spot dodges. This was a really good call out though.
Yeah.
Yeah, these. I don't know.
Man, so many of those. It was all that second game where that was really a threat. CheeseKerd did exactly what you were talking about, adapted, made it trickier, and then kind of turned things on their head and made it hard for Shweepy to get out of the corner. Except, of course, instead of edge guards, it was mostly ledge traps.
Have a look here at our bracket.
Yeah,
Now,
tell me what we got going on.
to my knowledge, oh, we got more on loser's side. Now, I hate to leave you here for a bit, but I do have to take care of some business, so I'll be back in a few minutes,
You're good.
hopefully.